Hi, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. In today's video, I'm going to be filling out my creative journal with you and just showing you my process throughout the week. Before we get into the video though, I just want to mention today's sponsor, BetterHelp. So if you know me, you know I've had some struggles over the years, especially the last few years, some big, some small, but definitely have been having a hard time. I've been using BetterHelp for a couple of years now, and it's really made a difference in my life. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed, experienced therapists who can help you with a whole wide range of issues. You can do video chat, phone call, even messaging if you want to. Finding a therapist is easy. You just answer a few questions, and then BetterHelp will match you to a therapist that they think is suited for your needs. Because let's face it, finding a therapist can be challenging. BetterHelp makes it easy, and also if you don't feel that your therapist is right for you, you can change at any time, and it's really easy to do so. I've done it before myself. I really do like it. I have a therapist now who really challenges the way I think, and it's been honestly really helping. I feel like in these times that we're living, honestly, anyone can benefit from therapy. So if you're struggling, consider BetterHelp. You can save 10% off your first month by going to betterhelp.com/planningwithbumble. I will put the link in the description as well. Thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video, and now let's get to it. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I fill out my creative journal throughout the week. I don't typically do these because part of creative journaling for me is sort of getting out of my head and really doing it alone. It's a very solitary activity, so that's why you don't see too much of this from me. I usually do post after the pens on Instagram. And by the way, this is not my only journal. It's my main one, but I will say that I have another journal that I write very, very private thoughts in because I want to be able to share this one with you. And sometimes some of my thoughts are not meant for public consumption. You know, it's not something that I want to do. It still is my feelings. It's still how I love to journal, but it's just that I hold some things back to put in the other journal, if that makes sense. Because I've learned over the years that this is really helpful for those of you who are getting into journaling to learn my process. So that's why I continue to do this for you. And also because I love it. So this spread is one that I created back a couple months ago when I got this sticker book. This sticker book is Chic Fall, I think, from Live Love Posh. I'll link everything that I use in this video and that I used for this spread, if I remember, in the description box. This was a YouTube video as well. I will link that for you too, so you can see me create this spread. I also forgot that I made this spread. I had it in a different part of my planner, and so I did have to redate this at the top because it was dated for last week, and then I went ahead and made a spread for last week. Let me show you that one. I made this spread with my patrons. And isn't it really, really cute? I love this one so much, and I love the black and yellow. But I was sitting down to make this week's spread, and then I remembered that I had this one. So today is Tuesday. I don't always get around to starting my creative journal spread until Tuesday or Wednesday. In this journal, I'm not really particular about day-to-day things because I'm not writing in my plans. I'm writing in my feelings and my general thoughts. It's sort of like free writing for me. It's also hard to do these videos because of that, because I don't know how to explain it to you. But here is a Tombow dual brush pen. 879 is the color. It's just brown. I thought instead of trying to do big writing in these colors, I thought maybe I would just use brown this time. We'll see how it looks. This is a very dark brown. I hope it sort of matches this jacket a little bit. So yesterday I got blinds installed and they're all messed up. So I just want to write about what happened with that. So I'm going to go ahead and do blinds in big letters. I like some of my words to be bigger and some to be smaller. I don't know why. I just kind of like that look. And then you can look at a glance like motivation, drive. So if you look at the whole spread, you can see words pop out, and I like that for later on. I have a tool pen here. I think it's a 0.5. And then I'm just going to write around this to talk about what happened. It's actually not blinds, it's shades. I should have put shades. Oh well. Okay, so I just wrote about that a little bit. Nothing else interesting happened yesterday. And like I said, I don't always do day by day things, but I did want to write about that a little bit. So I'm going to fill out these two spaces. Now, when I put all of these boxes down, I didn't know what I would use it for. So maybe I'll do two words here, like my mood, maybe, just how I'm feeling in general. Let's use this side of the Tombow. I don't know why I was so tired yesterday, but for some reason I was exhausted and overwhelmed. And that's like the story of my life, overwhelmed. Okay, so since I have these extra spaces here, they're very tiny spaces, but I do like to fill up my planner. So I'm gonna do little sparkles to fill it up. See how that just fills up that little white space there. And then at the top, maybe I will do a couple of little stripes. Okay, so Monday is complete. Now today, I want to just journal about how I started working out again and how I'm really sore. I did start working out last week or the week before maybe, but today I did a workout that really left me sore, and I think tomorrow I'm going to be really exhausted. So I'm just going to write in what I did today. So I wrote a little bit more about getting in shape for our wedding, and then I wrote, but mostly just for my health. So I wanted to take up this bigger space, and I also wanted to emphasize health. So that's why I did health in capital letters. Now, I'm going to stop for right now, and we are going to come back each day, I think, and just go over, or it probably won't be each day because like I said, I don't journal each day necessarily. So I might come back in a couple days and do a little journaling. Actually, I'm just going to write ugh here. I already wrote ugh there. I'm going to write it again to fill that space up, and then I'll do a little arrow. I'm going to leave this little space at the top for in case something comes up the rest of the day. And then I'll come back and show you how I journal throughout the week. It may not be tomorrow. It may be Thursday or Friday. Sometimes I don't journal until the end of the week and I fill up the whole thing all at once. So we'll see how it goes, but I will come back and we'll do it together. Hi, it's Friday morning, and like I said, I took a couple days off from writing in it. I thought I might do that just when my life gets busy. I don't write every single day. So what I'm going to do here is fill out a couple of the things that happen and some of my feelings that I've been having this week and that kind of thing. I have a space here on Tuesday, and sometimes if I have a little space, I'll either write my mood or I'll write what I did that night or something like that. I did stay over Mike's house on Tuesday, so I'm just going to write that in. So Wednesday, I went for a walk with my mom, which was really nice. I hadn't seen her in a little while, and it was a beautiful day, so I'm going to write a little bit about that walk. So I guess even though I tell you that I don't really write what happens each day, I kind of do, unless I'm having a lot of feelings that week, and then I'll just write about my feelings and kind of gloss over what I did. But I think it's the weeks where I don't know what to write that I'll write in, stuff about what I did, if that makes sense. Or if I'm not feeling inspired, with my feelings, writing out my feelings. I'm also going to write about how sore I was because remember I said I did this workout on Tuesday and I felt sore right away. Wednesday and Thursday was the worst. I'm starting to feel better today. My butt and my thighs were so sore. I could barely get up and down off the couch or the floor. It was really bad. So I'm going to journal a little bit about that. I think I'll do that down here. Okay, now I have this extra space. I could put stickers in there, but maybe I will put a little bit about the weather because it's been gorgeous here lately and the leaves are starting to turn and it's really pretty. So let's see. I guess I'll just write, with this side of the pen. I'll just write beautiful day. And then I'm going to do a line here because I have the lines over there and because I had some white space. I know it's silly. I mean, it's just such a small amount of white space, but to me, it makes, sense to fill it up. And then here, maybe I'll just do, let's see, what should I do? I guess I'll just write ugh because of the so sore thing, and I'll write it in this pen too. Okay, so Wednesday is filled up. I'm going to write a little bit on Thursday about how I'm even more sore. I mean, I know it's just silly little details, but it's fun to look back on this kind of stuff. Here I'm going to write about audiobooks that I've read recently. I've been really, really enjoying the author Ellen Hildebrand, and I've read 5 of her books in the past, I don't know, month or so on audiobook. So I just want to journal a little bit about that. Now you can see I used these 2 different boxes for one sentence. I don't usually do that, but since they're there, I thought it was something I could do. Down here, it got really small, like a small space beside this tree. So I just took the word fave and wrote it vertically instead of horizontally. I do that kind of stuff to fit words in and stuff like that. And that's what I mean by writing all over the place. It's sort of like I wrote ugh here, fave. Wow, I wrote ugh, ugh, ugh. I think I talked about that in my last, on when I was writing on Tuesday. Oh, well. Okay, so here I have some space. I do want to write a little bit about, we're trying to decide whether to sell this house or stay in this house. And my fiance and I don't quite know what to do. And it's been sort of weighing on my mind and on our minds. And so I want to write a little bit about that, but there's really not enough space to write it here. So what I think I'm going to do is write about it right here. And I'll figure out something else to put in this space. I didn't leave a lot of space in this spread for writing. So sometimes I have more space, sometimes I have less. This time I don't have as much. I also have this space over here I can write, but I might do a gratitude list there. I know that Friday and Saturday something might come up that I want to journal about, but again, I don't always journal about the details, and I do want to write about that, and the space is there. So here, what should we do? I'm going to write ouch. I know it's so silly, but where could I write it? I guess I'll fill up this space with ouch. That way that idea is sort of up at the top, and now we have this space down here because this leaf makes a line there. I'm going to write time is flying by because it honestly is. It's Friday and I can't believe it. It feels like it was just Monday, and this week has gone so fast. And I feel like I didn't get enough work done, and that seems to be my every week, but I'm just going to write that here. So little things like that, Now I have that tiny little space there, and I could just leave it. But again, I like to fill spaces. So this time, I'll just do little hearts, I guess. Okay. So now I'm going to journal, like I said, about the house situation right here. I'm going to take this pen and write house or home or something in big letters. And that way, again, that's like the main idea of this. And then when I look at it, it's, easier to see stuff at a glance. But so I'll write that first. I usually write the big words first, and then I write around them in the small letters. Up here, I'm just going to write about that I got a nice little pedicure today. It always feels good to get a pedicure. So write about that. And now I do have a little bit of space in case something happens today. So I will come back in, probably not until Monday. I will come back in for this video, but usually I don't look at my planner or my journal on the weekend if I'm, doing other things. So I probably won't be looking at this until Monday, and then I'll do a little back journaling for what happened on the weekend. Over here, I think I will write a little gratitude list. I just realized that my nails really match the spread. That was not intended, but I felt like I wanted to do sort of Halloween nails, which yellow isn't really Halloween, but orange, I just didn't have the right color orange. And I had to do regular nail polish so it doesn't look as good because there's something wrong with my gel light. I don't know what's going on. All right, here we have a little bit of space. Might as well fill that now, I guess. What should we do? Let's just write feels like fall. Okay. Also, I know it's crazy, but up here I have some space. So let's just do little hearts to match the hearts right there. And that just adds a little something at the top there. Okay, and then here, I'm just gonna do little emphasis lines. And then down here, it looks kind of bare too. I mean, I know I'm ridiculous, but since the trees are here, that writing is there, then there's this white space. I am gonna just do something with the brown, maybe like just the lines like here. Let's try that. It's a little odd, but that's okay. Maybe I'll do like dots with the lines. I don't know why. That's kind of even more weird, but I'm okay with that. All right, that's it for right now. Again, I will come back probably on Monday and finish this up with you. Hi, it's Monday. Like I said, I did not write in this over the weekend. I went to Mike's house and I didn't even take it with me. So now it's Monday afternoon and it's time to sit down and finish this up and finish this video. So Friday night, I went to Mike's house, like I said, and we had a big lobster dinner, which was awesome because we were really having fun. We really loved the lobster that we had in Maine. So Mike made me a lobster dinner and it was delicious. So I'm just gonna write that in here. Okay, and then Saturday, well, I've got cat hair on my desk, lovely. So Saturday, we really didn't do a whole lot. We kind of slept in a little bit and then we hung out at the house and Mike did some yard work. I did some work for Planning with Bumble. But at night we went and saw the movie Killers of the Flower Moon, which was really good. I really liked it a lot. That's the new Martin Scorsese movie. It had Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro starred in it. And oh my gosh, it was so good. It was really long though. It was 3.5 hours long. We went to Movie Tavern and had dinner. So that was fun. I hadn't been to the movies in such a long time, at least not with Mike. So that was good. I'm just gonna write that in here. I'm writing right on top of this leaf because it's paper, so I can. Okay, so next Sunday. So Sunday we worked on the house and I feel like this isn't as much feelings this week as it is things that I did or just general things. And some weeks are like that. I know I said it wasn't like that in the beginning, but some weeks are like that. And other weeks it's all feelings. So it just really depends. And you never know what you're going to get with me or in these videos. So that's what's happening this week. But Sunday we worked on Mike's deck because we are trying to get his house ready to sell. So I'm just going to write that in here. And then Sunday night we went to see Lucinda Williams in concert and it was actually really good. I wasn't expecting it to be that good because I don't even really know much of her music, but I really did enjoy it. So I'm gonna write that in here. And I'm just gonna write a little bit about the concert and how I felt and stuff. Okay, so it looks like it's finished. I just realized when I was editing the video a little bit that I had put little sparkles over here, but then the rest were hearts. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple of little sparkles in the places that are white there, just because I want to match the other side. And again, I know it's kind of silly, but I really like how, you know, it looks at the end when I do stuff like that. So that is what I'm doing right here. Just a couple little areas like that. And I think that's good. We have this little tiny white area. We can maybe put a couple in down here too. All right, so that's it. That is my spread. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like this kind of video where I fill out my journal with you. And also let me know, do you use a creative journal, and what kinds of stuff do you write in your journal? I would love to know. That's all I've got for you today. I hope you guys have a great day and a wonderful week, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.